Cellos. Welcome back, peoples. It's the Critic Corp. I am Toke. This is my little anime corner review today on Invincible, the last episode, episode 8 of season 2. Um, First off, let me give a round of applause, man. My boy Mark. My boy Mark, he finally gave in to his Viltrumite fucking blood and just let loose. About damn time, bro. Like, fuck. Oh my heavens, man. Um, as you know, last episode they left off with Ainstorm, um, holding his mom Debbie and Oliver, his little brother, hostage and whatnot, telling them, telling Mark to pull up, pretty much, come get them, come save them, and it took a minute, you know, for it to sink through Mark's brain, who really Ainstorm dude was, who Ainstorm Levy really was, and what his true intentions was, because he could not remember this man to save the life of him and whatnot. And then it clicked in his brain, like, oh, you're that dude from the big ass lab explosion, like, whatever you're doing here, I really just, he really just Mark just really wanted him to leave and not hurt, his family. And Ainstorm made it clear that, if if Mark dies, like he, initially wanted to, initially planned on him to do, you know, no one will be, no lives would be sacrificed, besides his. And Mark, he just kept sending Mark through these fucking dimensions, and because he open portals and whatnot to different dimensions. He just kept sending this boy through different dimensions and different dimensions. And who knows how long he's really been there? The time frame varies. So every time he allows Mark back, into his actual dimension that he's from, he just keeps seeing harm inflicted upon his mother, or the little brother Oliver's crying and all this shit. And Ainstorm's, just expressing that uh this is all his doing. This is all his choice. He has the power to change the outcome of this, and he will suffer, because of all the other outcomes in the other dimensions that that Mark then fucking inflicted, as far as like him becoming evil, or him joining forces with Ami, his father Nolan, and we get to see through Ainstorm's brain, an image of all the past Ainstorms, and just Mark just wreaking havoc on all those different dimensions and whatnot. And yeah, so Ainstorm, he's furious. He wants justice. And um Debbie tries to explain that this Mark is not the Mark you've known through those other dimensions. Like, he's different, and you're the bad guy. He's the bad guy. Ainstorm's the bad guy in this one, and that makes him snap. That makes Ainstorm snap. He fucking uh breaks Debbie's arm, all types of shit. So once Mark comes back on that one, that was when once he gets to come back from that on that little scene of seeing his mother really get fucked up. He snaps. He snaps, bro. Oh my god, it was fucking great. It was great. It was he like I said he went full 100% Viltrumite and just lost it and killed this man Ainstorm. But he fucked up and killed him in another dimension. So he was almost trapped for a minute, bro. He was almost trapped. And he's there by himself in his thoughts, upset with the result. In the way that it resulted to, him having to kill this man and whatnot, because he's really not trying to become his father. He keeps worrying himself. Maybe he will become, what his father was and shit. And fucking another dimension of Reds, Eve, Bulletproof, Monster Girl, Robot from like 20 years ago of that dimension, pull up on Mark, the dimension that Mark's stuck in, pulls up on him and, helps him get back to his timeline safe and sound. He comes back to his mom being put in hospice by Cecil, and Oliver's completely fine, all this shit, and it's still taking time for it to register in Mark's brain, as well as taking a toll on his whole just mental and whatnot, that he really might just have to start making these hard decisions, man, and let his Viltrumite side of him, let the Viltrumite side of him actually fucking indulge in these fights, because it's starting to get out of hand. A lot of people close to him are starting to get hurt, and it's only bound to, get worse. So, yeah, man, he decides to fucking quit school and quit college or whatnot, and take time to really focus on his whole mental aspect, and get that all prioritized, man. Mental health is really key. It's really key. They don't teach that shit in school. Your mental health is really important. They just teach you to fucking show up for 8 hours of the day, waste your time, maybe fail, all this type of shit. They don't really give a direct focus on shit like that, which needs to be I feel like needs to be more you know, initiated into some of these fucking college courses. But that's for another time. That's for another conversation. Right before Eve leaves, or right before he left that dimension, the Eve of that dimension tells Mark, she confesses to Mark her love for him, because she never got to tell her Mark in that dimension, and tells Mark to go tell the Eve in his timeline, whatever. If he has feelings for her, if he doesn't, just tell her, just let her know that, like. And Mark end up fucking choking, on some bitch nigga tendency shit. End up choking and not telling Eve how he feels. Because he's just, like I said, he's in pure distraught, man. His mind is just completely fucked right now. He doesn't know where to start as far as, really dissecting and pinpointing what was really need to be a primary focus and whatnot. Because he's got everything going in his mind right now, just as far as him becoming his father, him almost losing his mother now, fucking almost lost Amber, him and Amber broke up. The whole Viltrumite war that's about to come upon from what Alan told him and shit. Like, there's just a whole bunch of shit weighing on this kid, man. And it's fucking it's starting to become a lot, even for a superhero. It's starting to become a lot, man. Um, we also got to see fucking what else, bro? Who was it? Oh yeah, Duplicate. We also got to see Duplicate is alive. She's well and alive. Come to find out, she was living through a copy this whole time, and she was just like tired of dying, and she really wanted a way out. She was really dead set on um leaving and just making her exit from the whole Guardians and um starting a new life and letting her death just be her death. But she couldn't do it. She couldn't do that to Immortal, man. She loved that man too much. So yeah, she ends up showing back up on Immortal and all that shit. Um, we also got to see, man, where Nolan's head is. Cause he's ready to be executed. Like they say, they'll let in order for the execution to be successful for a Viltrumite, um, they have to let them get to their 100% full capacity and strength and whatnot, and then they'll go from there on there as far as the execution. Um, but Alan, he has other plans for Nolan. He intends on he intends on, like I said, intends on busting this man out and having him, form an alliance with his people and fucking prevent the Viltrumites from inflicting any more pain or harm to all these other planets like he did to Earth, like Nolan did to Earth. And now Nolan is starting to really is really starting to sink in, and his Earth his Earth traits are really starting to sink in. Human being living amongst those humans for so long, he started to develop, some type of feelings, and started. He really feels ashamed for what he done, for what he has done to that Earth, and he accepts his death penalty for his actions, and you know he also he's actually he's misses his wife. He said that was the last line of before they broke. He said, "You know what? I think I miss my wife. Like shit. What the fuck? Like what did I just do? What did I just fucked up my home? Like it really just sunk into this man, bro. That boy Omi he was something else. He was something else. He was ruthless. And like I said, Alan's just really trying to talk some sense into him and like really just make him see that he has the opportunity to say to stop this and also to stop the Viltrumite from doing any further more harm like he's done, and also redeem himself in a way. He even told him how he talked to Mark. So like, and it's yeah. I can't. I honestly, you know, I can't say I'm too hyped for season 3, But I feel it's about a 50-50 chance of hope of this next season actually being real good. Cause this season was the first half, like I said, the first half was good. The second half was dog water. Second half was dog water. But we'll see. We'll fucking see. Maybe maybe they'll get some inspiration off the boys, cause I know the boys don't come with that heat, bro. The boys, that I can't wait for that new season. That shit's about to be fire. So, um, there you have it, guys. Fucking like and subscribe. Support the motherfucking corp. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys thought about this last episode, season finale type of deal. As far as for season 2, um, you know, like I always say, support the fucking corp. Just keep supporting the motherfucking corp. I can't express that even anymore. But yeah, there you have it. I'll be back with Monkey Man later on, so stay tuned for that. Toodles!